Learning a new language can be a challenging but rewarding experience. For me, the journey to mastering English began in my early school years. I remember sitting in a classroom, listening to my teacher explain grammar rules and vocabulary. At that time, English seemed like a distant world, filled with strange sounds and words I could barely pronounce. However, little did I know that this language would open many doors for me. The first steps. My first steps in learning English were not easy. I struggled with pronunciation and understanding. Many words sounded similar, and I often mixed them up. For example, I would confuse through with through, leading to embarrassing moments in class. However, I was determined to improve. I knew that English was important for my future, especially as I wanted to travel and work in different countries. To enhance my learning, I began to practice every day. I watched English cartoons and movies with subtitles, repeating the dialogues aloud. This helped me improve my listening skills and pronunciation. I also started reading simple English books, which allowed me to expand my vocabulary. At first, I found it difficult to understand the stories, but as I continued, I started to grasp the meaning of the sentences. One day, during an English class, my teacher announced that we would have a language exchange program. This program paired students with native English speakers who wanted to learn our language. I was nervous, but excited. Meeting someone from another country was an opportunity I couldn't miss. I was paired with a girl named Emily from the United States. At first, our conversations were a bit awkward. I was worried about making mistakes, but Emily was patient and supportive. She encouraged me to speak more, correcting me gently when I made errors. Over time, our discussions became more comfortable, and I found myself speaking more confidently. The language exchange program was a turning point in my English journey. I learned to use the language in real-life situations. Emily and I talked about our cultures, shared our favorite foods, and even tried to cook each other's traditional dishes over video calls. This experience made learning English fun and engaging. As our friendship grew, so did my language skills. I began to think in English, which was a significant milestone for me. I started writing short stories and journal entries in English, expressing my thoughts and feelings in a new way. This practice helped me become more fluent and comfortable with the language. Despite my progress, there were still challenges. I struggled with complex grammar rules, especially when it came to tenses. Sometimes I would get frustrated and think about giving up. However, I reminded myself of how far I had come. I began to seek help from my teacher and classmates, and together we tackled difficult topics. I also joined an online forum for English learners where I could ask questions and share my experiences. This community of learners inspired me. I found encouragement in their stories and realized that I was not alone in my struggles. We exchanged tips, resources, and even organized study sessions. By the end of the school year, I had not only improved my English, but also gained a deeper appreciation for language learning. I realized that learning a language is not just about grammar and vocabulary. It's about connecting with people and cultures. Inspired by my journey, I decided to take my English skills further. I enrolled in an English language course at a local language school. The course offered immersive experiences, allowing me to practice speaking with native speakers. I also started volunteering at an organization that helped immigrants learn English, which provided me with valuable teaching experience and reinforced my own skills. As I continue my language journey, I am excited about the future. English has opened many doors for me, allowing me to connect with people from all over the world. I now feel comfortable traveling and engaging in conversations without fear. I have even considered studying abroad to immerse myself fully in the language and culture. My journey has taught me that learning a language is a lifelong process. There will always be new words to learn and new ways to express myself. However, I am confident that with dedication and the right support, I can continue to grow and improve. In the end, my experience has been transformative. English has become more than just a subject in school. It has become a part of my identity. I am proud of the progress I have made and look forward to embracing new challenges on my journey to fluency. As the months went by, I noticed my English skills improving. I received positive feedback from my teachers, and I felt more confident in my speaking abilities. One day, my teacher asked me to give a presentation in English about my favorite book. I was nervous, but excited. Preparing for the presentation pushed me to practice more, and when the day came, I felt proud of myself. Standing in front of the class, I spoke clearly and passionately about the book. After my presentation, my classmates applauded, and my teacher praised my efforts. That moment was a huge milestone for me. It showed me that hard work and perseverance could lead to success.